So hopefully you guys can hear me now. You know, I was just testing out some stuff. We got everything working now. So yes. Um I am gonna redo my intro and stuff because I deleted the two tests already. Um so yeah, if you guys are new here, you can call me Shay or Love, whichever one you prefer. And yeah, we're gonna be reacting to Fresh and Fit. Basically, it's like this male podcast. He does like very controversial interviews, um, mainly with women and about women in relationships, and he touches on a lot of different topics. And like me, I'm not really a controversial person. I try to stay away from drama and stuff like that. But for this reaction, I'm gonna tell it how it is. And hey, you know, you guys can debate on me. I mean, debate with me, in the comments or whatever. I like hearing different viewpoints and stuff like that. So, yeah, I saw the clip on Reels and I was just like, wow. I was just no words for it. I was like, I got to react to this. But yeah, um, I will go back to what I was saying about it. Um, First of all, this thumbnail is just very ignorant to me. Um, it basically shows me that, oh, this white lady and this black lady is going to be arguing. I don't know about what, but yeah, we're going to get into it. And just from the words on the thumbnail, you're staying single. You know, some people stay single for a reason. You know, I don't know. But yeah, let's get into this title. It says Strong Queen got cooked by married 19-year-old. Okay, when you say strong queen, it's giving the impression that he's talking about black queens. You know, he just changed the word to strong. And as black females, we we like this, you know, call ourselves queens, or at least back in the day we did. Back in the early 2000s, like 2010, something like that. Anyway, yeah, it's an old name. Like, we used to call ourselves queens, and the black males used to call themselves kings. You know, I see it as an old thing. But anyway, um, yeah, let's just get into this reaction video because I can tell it's already gonna get crazy. So yeah, let's see what they talking about.
And then you also made a comment earlier that, like, hey, well, what if a girl got cheated on or whatever? I'm a little confused. How does that have to do with anything?
Because men get with women that they want to be in this certain criteria, and then those same women get cheated on with the people who are not fit to be of a high value with a
He
value
doesn't
man.
care about her, though.
Wait, hold on. Let me replay that because I didn't really hear what he was saying.
And then you also made a comment earlier that, like, hey, well, what if a girl got cheated on or whatever? I'm a little confused. How does that have to do with anything?
Because men get with women that they want to be in this certain criteria, and then those same women get cheated on with the people who are not fit to be of a high value with a value man.
He doesn't care about her, though.
I don't know them, so I can't.
The woman he
speak on
cheats
it.
on her with, he likely doesn't care about her. When I I think when a man cheats on his woman, and by cheating I mean it was in the contract that we're to be exclusive. If a man cheats on his woman, it doesn't always mean he doesn't love his woman, and it.
I. See, y'all already know what I'm about to say. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. All right, this face right here. Yeah, we thinking the same thing. There's no way in heck I'm gonna think a man that cheated on me still gonna love me. That's nonsense, for one. For two, we ain't even gonna get into that. What does she mean by it doesn't mean that, oh, he doesn't love me? So what does it mean? It means that, obviously you're not doing something right or something. See, now me, why cheat? Just leave the person alone,
Usually means he doesn't care about the other woman, especially if she's a hoe.
Well, that's the difference between like having like a side relationship and just cheating. It's level.
If a man cheats on his woman, he just lacks self-control. It doesn't mean that he doesn't care about her, and it doesn't mean that he cares about
I don't think that either.
So question for you. If your husband cheated on you, would you leave him?
No, I'd stay with him.
Okay. Interesting.
We'd have a conversation.
Heck no. Y'all, I really want to say it, but y'all already know what I'm thinking. Alright, we ain't gonna go there. Dang, I'm missing click out of the thing.
Conversation. It wouldn't be an argument.
Why wouldn't it be an argument?
Because I don't argue with him. He's my man.
Wait, hold on.
Yo, hold on. Yo.
It wouldn't be an argument.
Why wouldn't it be an argument?
Because I don't argue with him. He's my man.
Yo, this face right here, this is exactly how I feel. I'm just looking at it like, I would be at that interview looking just like this. Thinking in my head like, oh, it couldn't be me. It could not be me. I'd be sitting like this, just looking at her like.
Wait, hold on. If your man cheated on you, you would leave?
I didn't say that. Would it be an argument? Of course.
See,
why would you argue though?
Because it's a problem.
It's a problem if you create a problem.
See, now on the reels, they chopped it up. It made the black women look bad. Now that I have more context, it's like, oh no, you crazy. I would not stay with someone that cheated with me or cheated on me, I should say. That's just crazy to me.
He created the problem. What do you mean?
Now,
can I chime in really quick?
Yeah.
If it's okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I feel like, and
Merch.
you actually said it originally, it's about a contract.
Yeah.
Both parties need to understand what's going on, right?
Right.
So clearly, if this man is making a whole lot of money, you better expect him to be
What contract are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
if you
Hold
get
on.
with a guy
Let her
and you
finish.
choose
I think
to
she
be
was
Let her
going the
finish.
right
exclusive.
direction.
Go ahead, finish.
Okay, for the contract, and I totally believe in contracts when it comes to relationships because that's how open communication stays
Yes, ma'am.
maintained. Okay, so if, let's say this guy makes a certain amount of money, he's taking care of you. You don't have to pay no bills. You basically just being taken care of, right?
Hey,
He's
he
going
like,
to
that
want
couldn't
to
be me.
branch out. That's just how it is. And the reason why I know that is from experience. My last relationship was 4.5 years. We were 50-50, and yet I was paying his part of the bills.
Yeah.
Why?
Because I loved him.
That makes it not 50-50
But-
right there.
Exactly. And because of that, He couldn't tell me nothing.
The contract was breached.
She's saying she was in a leadership role.
The contract was breached because we started off 50-50, and then I ended up paying his part of the bills. So when he wanted to be in that authoritative role, I shut him down every single time.
That's valid.
Every single time.
Did he cheat on you?
No, he couldn't because he would have got kicked out.
That
He
you
wouldn't have
know
a
of.
way to get to work.
Did you leave him?
Yeah.
You hated leading, yeah?
What actually made me leave him is when he disrespected my mother.
Yeah.
That drew the line. But I'm saying all of this to say, when I was in that power role, he couldn't tell me nothing. I did what I wanted to do. Because he breached the contract. It was supposed to be 50-50, and I ended up taking control. So that means I did what I wanted to do. No, I did not cheat, because that's just nasty to me.
Right. Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Back to what you were saying on why I wouldn't argue. I want my husband to be completely honest with me. And so in order to ensure that I get his honesty, I can't punish the truth. I can't give him a reason to feel like...
Girl, what you talking about? Punish the truth. You can't punish the lies that he be telling you? Y'all. Y'all, this is too funny.
He has to lie to me. So if he feels that by telling me the truth, he's going to get shot down, he's going to get yelled at, he's going to get emasculated, belittled, he's not going to tell me. Whereas if I can stay rational and we can...
Hold on, he wasn't going to tell you anyway.
Sit and have a conversation, I can get the complete truth out of him. I can ask him, do you still love me? And know for sure that he's going to be honest with me, because I'm not going to punish the truth. So that's a big reason why I don't argue with him. And then the other reason is I just find it disrespectful.
I find it disrespectful that he cheated.
He didn't. Well, that's irrelevant. You said if he cheated.
But that's, again, what I was trying to go back to with the contract thing. If y'all both understand the roles, so if he's taking care of everything and he decides he wants to plant his seed wherever or whatever he wants to do, you know, that's kind of hard because he does have full control. He's going to want to do that. So that's why I brought up my situation, because of the fact I did not care about what he had going on because I was taking care of everything. So you have to have a contract and understand what is allowed, what is not allowed. If that's not established.
Remember, ladies, the context of it was, we were talking about female promiscuity, and then she said, well, what if you get cheated on? And my argument is, so what if you get cheated on? Cheating back is never the way to go as a female.
No, I don't agree with that either.
So it doesn't.
Definitely,
I mean, it's irrelevant.
And if you care about,
it's irrelevant if your guy cheats on you.
It does, but it does have to be talked about.
Oh, of course.
Which is not going to be. Everybody wants to make it seem like it's going to be.
Yeah, but
just
you
a
said it in the sense of in the context of like, okay, well, I can get my get back essentially. Like,
no,
you
that's
almost
not
said
what
it
I'm saying. I don't want get back.
Literally.
Okay, nah. He putting words into her mouth. The only thing she said was that, oh yeah, there's gonna be an argument about that. I'm not just gonna, just sit there and let it happen. We gonna talk about this. She never said anything about getting her get back. I believe someone else said something about that or mentioned it in this conversation, but y'all let me know if she said that. I don't think she did.
Phrased it back with, oh, well, what if a girl's promiscuous, but what if she got cheated on by a guy, blah, blah, blah. So it's like,
no,
you're
my
almost kind of
thing to
rationalizing
saying
it.
that was, why do we still put all of those people down too? That's what I was saying.
Put what people down in particular?
Females? Yeah.
Girls who get cheated on?
So it's tit for tat?
It's just, I don't think it's tit for tat. What I'm saying is, it's just like, I don't think we should put other people's value down just because it's not what a man value thinks it should be.
But
I don't think a woman's...
the relationships, though?
Both. A woman could say no.
Are you getting down on one knee and marrying somebody?
No.
Okay, so it's the men that give the relationships out.
Yeah.
I'm interrupting. Oh.
Yeah. No. I mean. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. But I'm saying that it's the men that give out the relationships. So wouldn't it be fair to say that the women should kind of know and understand what men want?
I agree, but at the same time, do men know what they want? That's the question. That's what I was getting at.
Some men don't.
They've wanted the same things for centuries.
Right, right. I agree. I agree. You know, I feel like most men, they only look at looks. Majority of them, they look at this right here and that down there and the other thing, the butt. Yeah. Them three, them three things. Oh, that's a deal breaker. They don't care if you can cook. They don't care if you can't clean. What else? They probably don't even care if you smart. They don't care. I mean, you gotta have something going for yourself. I feel like that's attractive to men to see that you doing something, got a job, something. But going back to these three things, that's the main thing that most men look for. Of course, they don't want nobody ugly. I mean, shoot.
It's just that women have changed.
So then why does cheating exist?
Because men want quantity, and women don't seem to understand that.
What? Quantity? Or quality? Let that sink in, y'all. Let that sink in. Quantity or quality? Quantity over quality. That's what he's saying. And I have the captions on so y'all can even read it. You know, right here, men want quantity. And women don't seem to understand that. So it don't care. He's basically saying, I don't care about the quality. I'm looking for that. Let me stop, y'all. Let me stop. Let me finish.
Gotcha, bitch.
I mean,
you ain't give me.
Yeah, because I mean, men have wanted quantity from women for literally centuries.
Well, I mean, if you look at it,
Quantity of different things. That's my point. Quantity of different things.
No, they want quantity.
Yes. Quantity of different things. Quantity means more than one thing. Like,
in sexual partners and women. Men value for.
Exactly. That's exactly what she just said. He just basically told on himself right here. No, they want quantity in sex partners and women. What? All right, I'm gonna let him finish that sentence because, yeah. But yeah, he basically just told on himself. Of course, they want more than
variety
one
to
partner.
a very significant degree. So you're looking at me like I'm crazy, but it's the truth.
Because she said she was talking, so go ahead, and then I'm gonna talk.
You know,
okay, when you look at it purely biologically, our job as human species, as any species really, is to populate the earth with the most quantity and the best quality of offspring as possible. Because that.
Guys, what did I just say? What did I just say? I said quantity over quality. And what did she say? The best quality. They don't care about it. They don't care about quality. Most of them.
That's how you keep your species running. And so in order for women to do that, because women are pregnant for 9 months, and then they can't get pregnant by another man again, they are biologically hardwired to want one man. Ideally, the man that impregnated them. And because they're very vulnerable while they're pregnant, they're not mentally as strong. There's a lot of estrogen, and they're nurturing a human life. They want a man who's masculine to protect them. So women want one man, and they want a masculine man. And then men, they can impregnate whoever they want, whenever they want. So that's what they're biologically hardwired to want. As a species, because that's how you get the best quality and the most quantity of your own offspring
She lost me
as
with
possible.
That last
And you
part.
would stay with someone like that.
I mean, I don't. The only reason I
But you're
married
vouching
him,
for it.
the only
so that
reason I
means you would
married
be with
him
someone like
is
that.
because of the type of person he is and the type of relationship we
Yo,
have.
look at
So
old
if I
dude
thought he was
face
the
right
type
here.
of person that would go behind my back,
But you're
and
saying
sleep
that
with
he
other women, then I
biologically
wouldn't.
wants to put his offspring in everybody. So that means
Yeah,
you
and
would be
that's
with
every
someone
man.
like that.
Well, if you want to be with
Yo,
a
he
man,
wanna laugh so bad. Look at him
mean-
smirking.
I'm just saying.
So she's saying in a
if you want
nutshell,
to be with a
if a man can
masculine
cheat,
man,
he'll probably cheat on you. And for the most part, you may not like it, but just how men operate.
I think it depends on the man. And
Thank
on the
you.
it does.
Fine,
It does
understand
depend on the
where
man.
some of them were
Absolutely.
Because I don't like the idea that every single man cheats.
So you say you don't like
Well-
it, but reality is reality. And look, I get it. It's not comfortable.
Hold up. He just said reality is reality. She said she doesn't like the idea that every man cheats. I don't like that idea either. I don't believe that every man cheats. Now he just said, but reality is reality. What do you mean by that?
But it's reality. And I'm just curious for you. Would you let your man cheat on you? Would you stay?
No, I would leave.
Why?
And
Because he
Because-
should be
Or
better
was
at
that the
covering
black
it up
man
at
saying
least.
that?
You shouldn't.
Something.
Okay.
I mean, she
Why
ain't
would you
lying.
want
though.
him
She
to
ain't
lie
That
lying.
is
to
fair.
you?
That is fair.
She ain't
But why
lying.
would you leave?
But
Well-
no, did you guys not just see the ludicrousness of what she just said?
Roll out.
Like, yo, like you said, I don't think all men cheat. But now you're saying, oh, just cover it up.
Because it's true though. Like that's disrespectful if I find out.
But it doesn't change the fact that they still cheat.
You were at Lil Pump's party, right?
yes.
How
I
many
was.
guys there had girlfriends? A bunch of them. and they-
Actually, they
Who's married? If you're not married, it don't matter.
stop it. They all had backup girlfriends because they was all trying to get at me. So
Not all.
I
That's the
promise you.
point. So you're in an environment where you can see it live in color. So it's gonna happen.
But I don't think they were like serious either. I think they were just like booty calls.
The point is,
'Cause
many
if they were serious, then it would be like social media verified, like posting pictures together.
not
just-
really.
Okay, I'm not saying you have to be on social media together.
See, I agree with this dude right here because, people could be in a relationship and not post each other. Now, that's a whole different topic. And we not gonna get into that because y'all already know what I'm about to say. But yeah, let's continue.
But I'm just saying, like,
Okay, back to her, man.
okay.
So listen, if you find out your man cheated on you, why are you gonna leave?
well, I feel like that would be a discussion that we would like have before even getting in a relationship. And obviously, well, I was
Like
gonna
an
ask
open
when you guys were talking
relationship.
about it. I was gonna ask if a relation like this, who's like, for example, you and I are in a relationship. Let's say, right? I'm making the most money. Does the power come to me because I'm making the most money?
Generally, if you're making the most money in this setup, then yes, you would have the reins on a relationship. However, it should be the man in that role.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be a conversation that I would have with obviously the person I was with. And if it has to be a mature conversation, like, hey, are you still willing to just be me and you? Or are you going to maintain me and are you going to like me stay at the house and you pay my bills and then me be loyal to you? And
So
then
you're saying if he takes care of you, you're cool with it.
I would obviously maybe like be a throuple or like something like where we can,
Throuple?
A what?
I mean, yeah, like a relationship between like other people.
Triple couple.
So you'd be cool with a threesome.
Not a,
What?
yeah, I guess. I
So
don't, yeah.
two girlfriends, so basically two wives.
Okay, she kind of weird. I ain't gonna cap. She kind of weird because she was about to say, I'm not okay with a threesome, but you're saying you're okay with having people into your relationship. Now you sound like a cheater.
Is in the same house.
Yeah.
I'm down
But
with that if he has money.
if he has money, I've been asked before, and then like, yeah, I
what
would.
if he has money? Don't.
Actually, since she keeps talking about money, it's giving gold digger.
and you don't love him, would you?
I wouldn't
do
be
that?
with somebody
Okay.
that has.
I was just curious.
No, I wouldn't be in a relationship where obviously
Did you accept that tropo request that you got before?
I was in a relationship with him, so no. But I'm just saying, like, it was mentioned, like, hey.
Did he not make enough money for you to accept that from him?
Oh, no, he was making a lot of money. But it was just, like, basically, I wasn't ready to settle down is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Weren't you guys already settled down in a relationship?
No, we were talking about it.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
It was
so
just, like, we were
it came up.
talking, and it came up. Like, you just go out casually after, like, a couple of dates, and then it was brought up. But
Okay, so why didn't you want to, so he asked you to be his girl, and you weren't ready for that?
no, he didn't ask me to be his girl. We just casually went out to drinks and just went out.
You just said he propositioned you for a throuple.
It got brought up the
general.
idea in the future, like, hey, would you be down for that in the future?
He was asking her on like on a date. What do you think about this in the future, if we were together?
Was that a date, or are you guys actually in a relationship with this third person?
No, it was just a date.
She confused us earlier.
Because a
Sorry.
throuple was like a long-term relationship.
Yeah, long term.
Okay, so you're so
In theory.
I'm confused.
I went on a date with a guy, and it was just he was making a lot of money, and then we were about to settle down, and then he asked me, "Oh, would you be down for it?"
why did you want to commit to him?
Because I wasn't ready to settle down, and I wasn't ready to commit to that one person.
Did
And
you have
then,
better?
See, I respect that decision because I feel like she's mature in that case. Just being straight up with the person, saying like, "Oh, yeah, I'm not ready to get in a serious relationship with you because I'm not ready to settle down." I feel like that was very mature, rather than jumping into something and then playing with the person's feelings. So yeah.
Better options?
no, not that. But I also obviously I know that when you're in a relationship, you have to respect one another, and then I wasn't ready to do that. I wasn't. I wanted to go out with my friends because I'm 20, and just
Have fun. Experience life.
Right.
experience life, but not yeah.
So then you shouldn't be in a relationship.
No, of course
She
it
knows
does.
that.
That's why she didn't do
That's
it.
why I didn't go
Or-
and be in one.
Okay, for you, if you had a guy,
Is he still around? Does he still hit you up?
No,
Do you think you fucked up?
no, because I'm still not ready to settle down.
Okay.
When I am, maybe.
he found somebody better. Don't worry.
Dang.
Okay. No, I just very interesting. You didn't want to settle down with the guy, and you had money. Was he like attractive to you? Like, what made you say like, I don't know if I want to? Was it purely just because of you wanting to be out there?
I wanted to go.
So it had
out.
nothing to do with him.
It had nothing to do with him. It had nothing to do with the money. It had nothing to do with the trouble.
was just
no,
you.
it was just me because I know you have to respect one another.
Of
and
course.
I can't go out and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be loyal to you and love you, and then
Understandable.
I'm going out, and then it's just
Looking back, do you think that was a smart move?
yes, because I know that he wouldn't want us again with Logan Paul thing. You want your girl to represent you,
Yeah.
and and then you don't want to be as a high value man. You don't want a girl that's working at a club, going out, and then be represented by that.
So you kind of shielded him from the shame you were going to put him through.
I guess if you
Wait,
want to
I
put it
have a
like that.
question. If you didn't see yourself with him in the future, why were you talking to him in the first place?
Just to
Oh,
go
shit.
out and just get to know one another.
I'm not trying to throw shots, by
No,
the way.
I
I'm
know.
just genuinely curious.
Just to go out.
Experiencing life.
Listen, he was an experience for her, and she was not ready to commit to it. Is that simple? But I mean,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
basically.
and then for you, if you had a man, because I didn't forget about you,
Mm-hmm.
he cheated on you, would you stay?
It's hard because I feel like I value loyalty so much, but if it's a relationship like she's explaining,
Mhm.
I could maybe do it, but I don't want to accept it. But I know in reality that's like what you have to accept. I just haven't gotten there yet.
Can I talk?
Yeah.
No. Go ahead.
Before my husband, if someone was like, if your man cheated on you, would you stay? I'd be like, no, that's disrespectful. But because of the type of relationship where we're super open and honest and there isn't really any arguing, and I can be certain because there's no lies that if he says he loves me, then he does. And if he says he's going to be monogamous with me, then he'll stick to his word. Since we have that relationship, that's why I say I would stay with him if that happened. It's unlikely, but I would stay with him.
I feel like trust is a big thing. It would have to be like
Yeah,
full
trust.
trust.
And I think going back to the contract thing, if in the beginning you made the deal that it's exclusive and he goes behind your back, then that's disrespectful, but it also says something about you because, as I was saying earlier, if you don't want to be lied to, you can't punish the truth. So if he felt like the truth was going to be punished and he couldn't come to you with the truth, or even come to you with the fact that he was interested in other girls, that's because you have created that type of dynamic where he doesn't feel like he can be honest with you.
Or it's because of his.
Now I understand what she said earlier. I understand now. Basically, in other words, in words that we can understand. Basically, what she's saying by don't hurt the truth or don't punish the truth. Basically, what she's saying by that is if your partner tells you the truth, you know how you're going to react to the truth. So I guess she's saying like, okay, don't always punish the truth because they're going to end up just lying to you from now on. But I still have to disagree with that. This is not pre-K. This is not, I don't know. Like, we're not toddlers. Like, I feel like, I don't know. Like, either you be straight up with me or, either I'm going to get my get back or I'm going to leave you. But I'm not like that. I'd rather just leave the person alone, honestly.
Family upbringing and having to tiptoe or walk on
That's
eggshells.
possible too.
It's not always.
It's not.
The
this
victim.
Isn't the situation every time. Obviously, there are some exceptions, but I would say generally, if you're being lied to, it's your own fault.
Damn.
Are you serious?
What the?
No, that's just insane.
Based. Okay.
It sucks and it's not
It's like
fair and it's
what
not
science
fun, but
book
it's
is
just
this?
true.
That's like excusing people with trauma, though.
People are honest with me. People tell me the brutal truth because
No,
I make it
everybody
clear.
don't tell you the truth. People lie to you every
Well,
day.
yeah, obviously, but people who know me well tell me the truth because I make it very clear the truth isn't going to make me emotional. You don't
Why wouldn't
want
it? You don't have emotion?
Girl, what? Right. Like, the truth isn't going to make you emotional? I mean, if you ain't got no feelings, then I guess you won't care about that person. So I guess if a person is cheating on me and I show I don't care, that means I don't care about the person.
That's very shallow.
No, I have, of course I have emotions.
She just
but
knows
I'm
how to
able to,
control.
exactly, I'm
Everything
able
is
to
science for you.
rationalize.
You're not putting any emotion into anything.
That's not true at all.
I don't think so.
I'm very happy in my marriage. That's an emotion.
But you saying that you're not arguing with your man is going to make him.
Girl, we're not even talking about you being in a relationship with your husband. We talking about cheat. Alright.
Still tell you the truth is not correct.
All right, elaborate.
You arguing with him or you being calm and sitting down, actually, I think it will make him cheat on you more that you're not arguing. He don't think you give a fuck.
See, now everybody laughing because, she telling the truth right now. Like, that's like being a pushover. If your man cheat on you once and you like, okay, just don't let it happen again. Next time. Okay, I thought we talked about this. Next time. Oh, babe, like, I'm sorry. It won't happen again, I promise. You get a whole bunch of broken promises after that. He gonna keep doing it because he know he gonna get away with it. And he know that.
Oh, shit.
He don't think you give a fuck at all, and that's the problem.
Of course. Did you not hear me say that we're very...
See? Yo, this face is how I feel. this face is how I'm reacting to this right now. Like, everyone's face in this room is like, I don't even know how to explain
honest
it.
with each other. He knows exactly how I feel about him.
Right, but that has nothing to do with how
So-
you react.
So I'm gonna be honest with you. I get what you're saying, but
I do too.
But she's right. You know why? Because as a man, if my girl's cool with me doing what I do, I'm like, damn. You know what? I don't. She's gonna do this.
She's
I'm hurting her a
special.
little bit, but she can handle this. You know what? I'll make sure that she's good to go because. Ultimately
Good to
speaking,
go.
no, hold on.
Because she stands
Good to
out.
go.
She's,
If
she's
you're nagging at me
different.
all the time, if you're always nagging, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna cheat whenever I want to because you're nagging.
No,
You're
but
annoying.
that's the thing.
We
It's the
don't
difference
want you.
between
But if you're
nagging
cool-
and bringing something to the surface.
No, but
Of course,
if you're
I'll
cool
bring it
about
to the surface.
then I'm cool with it.
Of
It's
course,
about
we would
being
talk
his
about
peace.
it.
So if she was just
Exactly.
You gotta be his peace.
You can't nag at
I
him.
get that.
He's not gonna want
be
you.
his peace, but also don't just sit.
See, it's a difference between. Let me adjust this mic so y'all can hear me. It's a difference between nagging, being his peace, and being a pushover. Alright? So I'm gonna break that down for y'all if y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Nagging is constantly just, I guess, constantly. I don't even know. It's like nagging. Y'all know what nagging is. It's like constantly picking at something over and over. And you know, that's what nagging is. Now, what was the other two that I said? What did she say? Oh, being his peace. Being his peace could be agreeing to everything he says. It could be doing stuff for him that he likes, like gifts, cooking for him. It could be a number of stuff, just how you take it. Like, what do you mean by being his peace? Do you mean like being there for him? Do you mean doing little things here and there for him? It could be numerous of things, you know, that could be his peace. You know, just being there for him, stuff like that. Now, being a pushover is basically agreeing to everything he says, doing everything that he wants, you know, stuff like that. Basically, being a housewife, like back in the day. That's how I can sum it up. Being a pushover, you know, just doing things to make him happy, but not you happy. That's what being a pushover is. And I feel like it should be 50-50. 50 plus 50. Really. But yeah.
Sit there like this.
I mean, you should.
Be like, you cheated? Oh, so what
You think that's
happened?
how it would go down?
I mean, when you say no arguing, you mean like no
It's a
elevated-
discussion. Why wouldn't you, why would you want to argue?
Arguing can go on different levels.
When you're arguing, there's so much emotion that's happening and yelling, and people get offended, and you can't really get down to the truth. Right now, I would consider what we're talking about a debate. I wouldn't say that's an argument
I
because
agree.
I don't think we're acting very emotional. So I can understand your point and you can understand mine because it's a debate. But if we were shouting at each other, I wouldn't even care about your point. You wouldn't care about my point. So it's not that I wouldn't talk to him about it, and it would be an honest discussion, but I'm not going to scream at
Y'all, I'm sorry. My dog is whining in the back. But we're almost done with this. She's just bored.
him, and I'm not going to disrespect him and make him feel like he has a reason to lie to me.
Do you know that?
Yeah, I know that for sure.
And two, okay, you don't know that.
I mean, she's
until-
married, so
I am married, and he
It don't
married me for a
matter.
reason.
What matters is
Oh, yes, he did. He married you for a reason. Yep. He married her for a reason for sure. Because you do everything from what I can see she does everything. I can't even remember what I was saying. But yeah, she's married for a reason because she does everything that he says most likely. And hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Cause she's being dramatic.
is the situation that could make.
Hold on, I will be right back. Let me pause this real quick. Okay, I'm back now. Let's see. All right, let's see.
Make those emotions come up out of you. That's what I'm saying.
I also married him because I trust his word. I trust that when he says he'll be loyal to me, he'll stick to it. And the reason I trust that is because when there are truths that I don't want to hear, he tells me.
That's beautiful.
But that's because of me. That's because I don't give him a reason to lie to me.
I'm serious. I'm not even playing.
That's nice.
I'm so serious. I'm so serious. But at the same time,
common in relationships,
at
so I
the same
understand.
time, I just feel like when I say argument, I think you mean like it gotta be chaotic. Sometimes it just means expressing yourself at a level that's not calm.
why are
That's
you
what I-
punching your hands like that?
When you're calm, you
About
can
to punch niggas?
understand the
I
other
might.
person better. And it's not like you said, are you just emotionless? Of course I'm not emotionless, but I would say throughout my life, I've mastered being able to understand the objective truth regardless of how it makes me feel. And that's an asset. That will help you a lot. If you go through life super emotional, you won't get anywhere. And I mean,
No, it gotta be a balance.
the most successful men are completely rational, you know? And women don't often get as successful as men because they can't have that rational thought. And obviously there are exceptions. I'm not saying all women are super emotional all the time. Obviously there are exceptions, but overall there's a reason why men are more successful, and it's because of that rationality.
They're
So when
supposed to be.
yeah, and that's why they're rational. It's the dynamic that I explained before, what we're biologically hardwired to be. So when a woman is pregnant and she's extremely emotional, she needs a man who can be rational to be her someone she can lean on and someone she can look to.
Yeah, her rock.
How many ladies on the panel? I want to ask the ladies here. How many of you agree with her, and how many of you agree with her? I want to get the other
I'm
ladies.
agreeing with some of the things she's saying. It's not a big disagreement. I just feel like she's way too relaxed about cheating.
I mean, it's
it
yeah.
would
I mean, that's a
upset
pretty
me.
big disagreement, though.
It would upset me, but I wouldn't scream at him. You asked if I would argue with him.
You wouldn't scream at all?
Yeah.
No, of course
You're basically
not.
telling her
That's
to engage
punishing
him.
the truth.
Can I put in an input? Okay, so from what I'm hearing from both of y'all has put a different perspective into my mind. What if we're getting upset because of ego? Because we think we own that person,
Oh yeah,
so
ego
we expect
kills
them,
relationships.
so we expect them to, not cheat instead of realizing like that is an individual who is constant to change. Like, yes, we're
Right.
supposed to stand on our word, but things will happen, and being arrogant enough to think that that person will never change or something won't happen
Yeah.
could lead to that anger. And
Absolutely. Ego causes you to not be able to understand, or put yourself in their shoes. When I say ego kills relationships, I would say in a healthy relationship, both partners are focusing on their own flaws and the other person's strengths. Because when you're doing that, when I'm focusing on my flaws, I can work on them. And when I'm focusing on my husband's strengths, I can pour myself into him and make him feel good about being in the relationship. Exactly, appreciation. But if I'm so focused on what I'm doing right and I'm not thinking about what I'm doing wrong, I'm thinking about what he's doing wrong, I'm going to nag at him, I'm going to pick at him, I'm going to belittle him, I'm going to disrespect him, and he's not going to want to be with me.
Mm-hmm.
And if he did that with me, if he was so focused on everything I was doing wrong, it'd be the same thing.
so yeah, it's kind of like I don't know if I disagree with either one of y'all because I see both points, and that's why I'm just like
You
maybe
never
it's
know
just
until
ego.
I would say you're right. It's
you
an
never
ego
know
thing.
until the situation. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
valid. I can see that.
That's
But
all.
I know from my experience
just
the
think that
things
being-
that should have gotten an emotional outburst from me obviously made me very emotional, but in order to cope with it, I have to analyze the situation and kind of distance myself from it so that I don't feel so emotional towards it. And that actually helps me not be so emotionally affected by it. I think that's something anyone can use.
That's fair.
But it's something you gotta master. I mean, do you know what stoicism is?
No.
I've heard
It's
of that.
there are Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius who spent their whole life trying to master controlling their emotions. And they talk about how it's okay to feel an initial emotional reaction towards something, but it's not okay to
dwell on it.
It's not okay to make it bigger than it has to be, So it takes practice, and that's why I can ensure that I would be able to stay rational in that situation because I practiced that my whole life.
Did anyone else have anything to take care with or a point to bring in?
I want to say one last thing.
Yeah.
If it's the wrong guy, if you feel the need to scream at him, then there's no point of even doing that. You should just pack your bags and leave.
Oh, I agree, and that's why.
If you don't respect your man, do him a favor and get out.
You should just
and do yourself a favor.
Let her finish. God damn.
I'm dead.
Yeah, I think you should just pack.
Yo, I'm dead.
Respect your man, do him a favor and get out.
You should just
and do yourself a favor.
Let her finish. God damn.
Yeah, I think you
that
should just
should be
pack
on
your bags
me.
and leave. If it is that person that you feel the need to scream at.
Yeah,
because
But,
he's
she's
not
saying she
worth
would argue
staying
her,
there for.
it seemed to me, at least you could clarify if I'm wrong. It seemed to me like if he cheats, you're arguing. You're gonna.
It's a
you're gonna have
big
issue with that.
statement.
This is the
Which
thing.
I can see your perspective, but
Like I said, it depends on the scenario. Cheating could be different in different ways, and the scenario could be in different ways. You got people that's disrespectful. You got people who cheat on the low. All I'm saying is I wouldn't be relaxed about it. Not at all.
But yeah, what were your thoughts on this? I want to know y'all's opinion on this. Actually, before I end this stream, I did want to look at the comments. Let me thinking. It it says this 19-year-old is more rational and mature than 99% of 30-plus-year-old women. I have to disagree with that. I don't think she's. I mean, she is mature in some ways, but I feel like she's a pushover, and most of these comments are majority men. And what they want is a pushover woman that just shuts up and just, you know, let them be right. They want someone they can push over and just a woman that will agree to everything that he says. And believe it or not, you know, I'm not even gonna say that. But anyway, let's just read these comments. I told my girl she's the fourth most important thing to me. That's crazy. She must have had a good father. See, all of these are men. Clone that 19-year-old woman. We need more like her, and much less of the argumentative ones. This is crazy. They don't want women to have their own opinions. And they wonder why women don't want them. Saying that, oh, they need to clone this woman. We need more of her. Now, if you just want a dummy with no mind of their own, that's always asking you, oh, for your opinion on stuff, and oh, what should I do, or what you want me to do for you, and yada yada. You don't want a woman that has her own viewpoints on things. And it's sad. But yeah, let's continue. Every other girl, I feel like 19-year-old wife, I think, and that's why she's got the ring. And I'll tell you this again. The reason she got that ring is because she's dumb. And she's a pushover. And because, hey, she said in the interview, if you cheat on her, oh, she won't argue with you. That's like every man's dream right there. Or, I won't say every man, because, yeah, actually I won't say every man, because a man wouldn't even cheat on his girl. A boy would. But that's a different topic. Y'all don't want to get into the man and boy. But yeah, there's a reason why this 19-year-old is married. She actually gets and understands the male perspective and actually accepts it. She's real. Her husband is blessed. She actually gets and understands the male perspective. So understanding is just agreeing to everything he says. Got it. And he'll be happy. Got it. Having no opinion of your own. Got it. You know, this is crazy. It was one female. I passed it. It was like, oh, here it is. Well spoken, being on that show. Unlikely because she's a woman. She has control over her emotions, more control than even Fresh and Fit, which is saying a lot. Now, I have to agree with this last part. Well, actually, I agree with all of it. I do believe that she has control over her emotions. I feel like just being a yes man or yes woman, that's not it. And this comment is very ignorant. It's very ignorant. It says this 19-year-old girl be preaching black girls always love drama. Black girls always love drama. So I've been trying not to say this the whole stream. But since this comment basically, is adding fire to the wood, I'm gonna add some fuel to it, I guess. Now, if you want to say black girls always love drama, you could also say that white girls are pushovers and they're easy. And that's why majority dudes, I guess, they like them. Or when black girls are like, they hate seeing, black dudes with white girls. And, it don't really matter to me, because I see majority of them. I'm not saying all of them, but they are easy and most likely pushovers. A black woman will not let you push over them. And that's why this man is saying this. Black girls love drama because they express themselves, or, I shouldn't get into an argument about my man cheating because, I don't know. I should just sit there and just, let it happen. No. Black women, I feel like, of course they're not going to take that. It's just crazy when you bring race into these kind of stuff, and I've been trying not to do that this whole stream, but since this comment brought it in, black girls always love drama. Why don't you get a non-black girl? We're not made for everyone. Just our our skin tone is unique. We can make any color. You know what? I'm not about to go on that rant. I'm not about to do it. Y'all, I'm not about to do it. If y'all know, y'all know. But anyway, imagine your wife not arguing with you. That's insane to talk about. Someone said that means she's about to divorce you. I'm dead. But y'all, these comments are horrible. The video, it was interesting to react to. But yeah, if you guys, like this video, and if you guys want to see me do more, just shoot me a text or whatever. If you guys aren't followed yet on my Twitch, please follow me. It'll help a lot. On a road or on a way, whatever you want to call it. My goal is to get to 30 followers on Twitch, and I'm only 5 followers away. So y'all, if y'all want to see me, react to more controversy, I guess I try to stay away from drama. Really, this is something different from me that I would normally react to. Usually, I guess funny or like the guess this or whatever. I usually like stuff like that, not all this coonery and ignorance and all the above, because this was a mess. Y'all, this was a mess. This video was a hot mess. And yeah. But yeah, we gonna end the stream, y'all. We gonna end the stream. Alright, bye y'all. I'll see y'all in the next